Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome back to my channel. So once again, I am currently working on December 2023's Paper Pumpkin alternative videos. This is video number 18. I'm getting very low on supplies here. It is called All the Best. Let me move the whiteboard and show you the project sheet that comes with the kit. So you get 3 sets of 3 cards, an acetate box, all the envelopes. On the back, of course, is the QR code, a visual of everything in the kit and the cording colors, which I'm not going to go through. So, and then I can show you a quick peek of the stamps that you come in the kit. However, you guys know I love a hello. I am choosing to use the hello from the Heartfelt Hello stamp set, which is in the Celebration catalog. I could even show it to you because as this video is going to air. So let's see. Right there it is. It coordinates with the Heartfelt Hexagon Punch, which is fabulous, guys. So anyways, there we go. That's where it is from. That's what I want to use today. And let's get started. So these, I'm trying to do these last ones really kind of simple. So I have my hello. I'm going to use wishing you all the best, I think, on the inside. Let's start our project. Let's see. So we have, once again, I am using Bumblebee instead of Crushed Curry. It does work. Card base 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Layer number 1, I've done pre-work. This is one of the envelopes. I will show you. Ta-da! I cut the front. I opened it up from here. No, cut it apart here. Cut this off. Cut the sides. You guys have seen me do this hundreds of times. If you haven't, usually at the beginning of the videos, I show that. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. Layer number 2 is I cut a piece of a card base. This is how it's going. I'm showing you right up front. So layer number 2 is the card base with all the little, you know, bits of tuff from the dandelions cut up to 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. I took an old ticket corner punch and I punched the sides, and then we have the square from the kit. And then we needed one of the medium dandelions. I have the Heartfelt Hello from Celebration. So from the envelope flap that we cut up, we are going to glue this back onto our envelope. We can do that, in fact, right now. Just why not put it back there? I mean, I don't think it's going to do it any harm. Well, it's not back there. We're gluing it onto a new white envelope. So I'm just going to open this up. It's going to have a little bit of a border around it from this envelope. I think it kind of looks okay. It looks just fine in my opinion. Looks like it's just got a layer right there. So we glued that back. And then I have for a piece for my inside, this is 3 3/4 by 5, which did not get written down. Here's my pen. I had to get a pen out of the house because my ink pens out here were not working. So for the inside, sorry guys, 3 3/4 by 5, and that's white. So let's get on with this. It shouldn't take very long at all. I'm going to lose that pen. I just know it. I just know it. So we are going to do, yes, we're going to stamp, guys. Were you guys thinking we weren't? No. We're going to do some stamping, of course. Now, you guys, some of you may not have realized, but I cut up that big dandelion right here. I cut it right there at the base. I couldn't take it no more. It just had to be. So we are going to stamp this once. Yep. Stamp off once. And where is our little square from the card base? So we can see where we need to stamp these. So I'm going to stamp some here, stamp off where you want. Yes. And I'm going to stamp a little here, stamp off. Bring some here. Looks like they're floating around. I might stamp some then up here. Yep, do you see how we're just filling in that white space? I'm going to put one going this way. Stamp off, go that way. Stamp off, come over here some. Stamp off. Make it go that way. Now I'm going to bring it down to the bottom. Stamp off here. Stamp off. I want it going this way. Okay. So we have that done. Now we're going to stamp some of the little baby ones. Yes, we are. And yes, I'm using that two-step stamping. So we're going to do all the little stems first. And hopefully we get it right. So I'm going to put a little stem there. A little stem there. Trying not to get ink anywhere else. So we want one there, one there. We're going to go like here, just around the perimeter of where we stamped the larger dandelion head. It's just floating around in midair. We're going to put that one like right there. And this one is going to go, need to rotate them. You don't want them all going in the same direction. So this one is going to come down, just going around. That one's going that way, so we'll put this one this way, stamping off the paper as you do it every now and then. So this one's going to go here. Now I put these both on the same stamp. Now I'm going to get the fluffy bit one. And I just want to ink up that. I do want to stamp off. Stamp off. I want it nice, light. If I decide I want it darker, which I think I am, I will go back and stamp them all one more time with the other one. So right now, with the fluffy one, I'm going to stamp them all with that second generation stamping. And I got to clean it off because I got the stem. Clean off the other one while I'm at it, right? Just have to keep going. Just keep going, right? That's what we do. We just keep stamping. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Stamp off. Oh. Stamp off. It will look fine when we go back over it. I just didn't want to do it with the stamp. But that one wants to be difficult. So it can have it. That's what it wanted. It's like this one belongs to me. Okay, we have all those. Now we're going to go back to this one. These are going to be full strength right on top of that little one that we just did. That's tying that darker crushed curry, though I am using Bumblebee. Just because I like Bumblebee. And it's fun to say, right? Oh, sorry if I got my head in there. So no stamping off this time round. And that one has it already. This one. And this one. And this one. All right. For now, we are done with that. Now, I'm not done stamping, guys. I'm just trying to move ink pads around. I'm bringing in the Balmy Blue. And I'm bringing in my little speckly stamp, which if you don't have one, there is a new one in the mini catalog. That's not it, is it? No. All right. I haven't mounted this yet. This one right here is a speckly stamp too. So Notes of Nature, it's going to be in the new mini catalog this month here. So it is available. So stamp off once, twice. We want to go with the third stamping. And we're going to stamp twice. Take that off twice. You want to get over those white bits. Stamp off twice. We're adding that bit of blue into our background. And remember, this is the envelope. So bits of that little bit of blue, stamp off twice. Try not to stamp over. I think I can get 3 out of that one. So trying not to stamp directly where I just did. Going around the edges, stamping off, stamping off. That area really won't be seen. All right, so now we have it. And now if you look at it, you're going to see, let me put this behind it. You're going to see that we got all those colors from this and this now in our background. And that sky is what we were after. So I can move that aside. We are going to do some stamping on our envelope, but for the moment, we are going to glue our envelope down. You do not want to put a whole lot of glue on that envelope paper, guys. Just trust me, you don't. It's very thin paper. So here is my envelope piece that is now the front part of the showcase for the front of our gorgeous card. Next, we have this one, and I just have to determine which way I want the little flutters to go. I want the bigger, larger ones down here. This is going to get glued down. So just no X's. The glue bottle's really stiff in the cold. So I'm going to put that down there. I'm going to get a bit of look, and I think it's a little crooked. All right. So there's that. Next, we have this piece to stamp. Now we're going to do just, I think we're going to stick with, oh my goodness, this whole time I thought I was stamping with Old Olive, and I'm stamping with Pear Pizzazz. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. So I do have my little dandelion. It's going to go right here. So I want to stamp right there, and then I'm going to stamp some of them little seedlings. So let's see. We need to clean it off because they both have yellow on them, and I want one stem and one seedling. So a stem, the skinny, not so fluffy one for my stem. I'm going to pop that like here. And then I'm going to do another little bit of the stem. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, fluffy bit time. And we are going to stamp off, step on. We're going to do it that two-tone, so I need to bring back my scratch paper. Two-tone means we're going to stamp off, then stamp it, and then stamp it again. So first I want the lighter bit in the background. Oh, and I stamped it in the wrong color. Just, it happens, guys. And of course, you know, if I have that Pear Pizzazz out, it's going to do that anyways. Stamp off. I can turn it this way now if I want to, since I'm not using the stamp that it was meant to be. So I can make them go any direction I want. Now I'm going to take this one, which, did I clean it off? Now I can take this second one, just like we did on the front, making that darker. It's just going to fill it in a bit more, is all. Okay, so that's that. Let's get this on our card, and yes, it's going to go on dimensionals. Or do we want to glue it down and put the flower on dimensionals? We're going to have to cut that stem off. Yes, we're definitely cutting the stem off. Okay, the whole thing's going to go on dimensionals. We are going to glue the flower down. So let's see where I want it to do. Right there looks really good. And then I'm going to snip the end right off and get some glue on me in the process. because right here's too much glue, Dimensional time. Yay, 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 yay. All right, so 4 corners will have it. I don't think it needs one in the middle, so I'm not putting it there. You could, but it's nice cardstock. It's not going to go anywhere, and I don't have anything really pressing it on that. So here is our hello. That is all up on dimensionals this time. Pop it in the center. Just eyeball it, guys. We're not trying, I'm not going for like 100% perfection. That will never, ever be me, okay? It just doesn't work. We're going to set that aside for the moment, and we are going to stamp down here. Now, down here, we're going to go ahead and go for the hello friend. So it introduces them to the large hello, and I'm going to bring back the same color. This is Pear Pizzazz. It is not Old Olive. I don't know where the Old Olive pad is. It was, usually my stamp pads are right here until I finish a project. I don't know where it went to this time. We are going to pop in this great big dandelion bit right there. Switch it, get a little bit more color on it. And then stamp off. I think that's cute. And I think we're going to walk it up a little bit like so, up the side of the envelope. Why not? So we want to turn it, stamp off again, turn it this way, and we're going to go ahead and finish it like an L. Why not? The big fluffy head. It also, this could be a tumbleweed. Oh, growing up in the deserts of California, knew all about tumbleweeds. Okay, so that, guys, is our envelope. Let's work on our inside piece. As this is a landscape card, it needs to go this way. And we want it to say, oh, no, we're doing 1,000 good luck wishes because that's just too perfect with everything else that's on there. So hopefully I get it straight. And the big old dandelion bit here. Stamp off there. Stamp off. Let me see, where's the stem? Thinking fingers, right? And you guys probably laugh at me. I can't help myself. It's just how I am. Oh, that didn't do really well. All right. And we want, actually, we're going to bring it all the way up from here too. So let's ink this up again, just because we're going to make it go straight across. Have a little, oh, now we have to do full strength over here and then stamp off over there because it has to. Wasn't intending. So here is my green stem, and I just need to catch it right there. It's close enough. It will do the job. So everything's stamped. We're gonna stick the inside our card. That came out really great, actually. I am so happy. Guys, I was struggling for the past hour and a half trying to figure out, okay, what do I do next? Sometimes I do get a block. I just can't think. And for me, it's like I am so close to using up everything that's left. I really want to get it finished. And then I got other stuff I want to share with you. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to do this and share with you, because the joy I receive in your comments is just absolutely amazing. It warms my heart. It's just so hard sometimes to tell you guys just what this means to me. So thank you guys very much. So on this one, we're going to use those little blue ones and add a little bit more of blue in the background. Pokey tool. And I think we're going to go with the scattering of the little ones. So like one here, Do I put them on here? I don't think so. I really want them in the background. One there. I think I'd like one like over here. So 1, 2, 3. I think that's perfect. Maybe 1, 2. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. So one here and one right there. Yes. So that is our video number 18. I can't believe it's video number 18 already. Where the time goes, I do not know. And of course, if I could find the Winka Stella, I would use it. But it is, oh, there it is. So please consider, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you enjoy my paper pumpkin videos, would you do me the honor of subscribing to my channel? It does help me out with YouTube. It helps to get my videos played more and they will come up. So I would really appreciate it. I was surprised to find out that 55% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you can, please do so. If you don't wish to, of course, that's for you too. But I do always invite you to please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye bye for now.